time once again to slip into your camo, grab your bow, and join us out in the field for another episode of the Up North Journal, presented by PSE Archery. The Up North Journal crew is knocked and ready to rock for another exciting adventure, so let's step outside and hit the trail.
This episode is brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
Badass Slingshots,
and Mossy Oak.
The 2015 Dream Season Decree is a deadly combination of speed and precision. It's built for the moments when time stands still. When the only thing that will break the silence is an arrow slicing a clean path to the kill zone. The bow of your dreams is a nightmare for big game. This is PSE's Decree. Experience PSE. Experience performance.
We know the future of hunting depends on our nation's youth. But did you know that in many states, it's illegal for you to take your son or daughter hunting until the age of 12 or even older? As a result, we have fewer young hunters, and the Families Afield program is designed to eliminate those barriers. Hunting is safe, and the safest hunters afield are young people with adult mentors. Visit our website at familiesafield.org to find out how you can bring more families afield.
Welcome back. We're here in Cabela's for another Up North Journal Minicast this week. We got a little extra. We're going to run this one on Saturday. And we're back with Nicole Holliday here at Cabela's. Nicole, Danny and I were just talking. You guys have got hard cases and soft cases for archery. Why is there two different cases, and why would we choose one over the other?
Okay, a soft case versus a hard case. Hard case is going to be more durable. So if you're going to be taking it, if you're going to take your actual bow case out in the woods, which there are some people that actually do that, or if it's just you're just going to throw it in the back of your truck, you know, the hard case is going to be more protective of your bow. Like, I have a hard case for mine, and my bow case was actually ran over by a truck.
No kidding. Did it survive?
Yes. There was no stress marks in the case. There was nothing wrong with it.
What brand was that?
It was a Plano camo. We actually sell it here at Cabela's.
Is it the one back over there, the higher end one for like 150-ish?
Nope, it's the one, I believe it's like $62.99.
Oh, that's on sale. That's on sale right now.
No kidding.
For $31, I think.
It physically was completely drove across by a pickup truck, and the case survived and the bow survived.
Correct.
Was your husband mad at you for archery?
Actually, no. It was actually before I met my husband. Me and a friend of mine were out shooting, and when I got out of her truck, I grabbed my bow out. Well, she thought I took it with me because I told her I'd be right back, and she must not have heard me.
Oh.
And my bow was in the case sitting behind her truck, and I wasn't thinking I shouldn't have put it behind her truck. Well, I put it behind her truck, and next thing you know, I look over, and she's leaving, and she completely ran it over. And I'm just, like, flipping out, and I look, there was no stress marks. I'm like, okay, that doesn't mean, you know, it didn't flex enough and hurt my bow. And I open it up, nothing was touched. It was completely fine.
That's incredible.
That is.
That's
so
incredible.
that's talking about archery compound bows. Same thing goes for the crossbows, because you have soft cases for crossbows and you've got the hard cases for crossbows.
Yeah, basically same thing goes for the crossbows also. Some people like the soft cases because they're only taking them here and there, and legally they have to be in a case.
Legally they got to be in a case, correct.
So some people just go the cheaper route, buy a soft case, because they're just going to a lot of people just throw their crossbows on the back of their ATVs and don't even have them in a case when they're running out in the woods.
See, that scares me because crossbows generally tend to have a scope on it.
Right, yeah.
And for instance, when I go up to the UP, I got mine in a hard case, and I put it in the back of a pickup.
Right.
And then all the other stuff goes on top of it. Right. You know?
Yeah.
And then it slides around.
Is there anything that, when choosing a hard case, that we need to consider if, let's say we're going to travel, and I'm talking about flying, where it's got to go through an airline. Is that when you want one of the really extreme hard cases that maybe it has corners wrapped in metal or anything like that?
Actually, they do make certain bow cases just for flying because they have to go to certain standards. Like, it's just like shipping, or not shipping, but like taking a gun on a plane. You have to have it in a certain case. It has to have certain locks on it and all that. So there's only certain cases that you can even take on a plane.
So they got to be TSA compliant then.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's important too, is being able to lock it.
Right, absolutely. Is there a reason why I should choose a soft case over a hard case? Is there any instances where you can think of that, like, yeah, you need to have a soft case?
Well, a lot of people go with a soft case if they're going to be storing it somewhere where there's a lot of moisture, because a hard case is going to draw moisture inside, and then it's going to cause all them parts to rust. Whereas a soft case, it's not going to...
It's breathable.
Yeah, it's more breathable. It's not going to draw that moisture and just stay there.
I got you.
That's definitely a good tip.
All right. That's cool. All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate you sitting down, taking a few minutes. And if you need a case, go to Cabela's. They've got them all what you need there, whether you're flying, whether you're driving, or whether you're just storing it. So
That's right.
soft case, hard case, and travel cases. That'll do it for this minicast. This episode was brought to you by PSE Archery,
Black Eagle Arrows,
Cabela's,
Antler Action,
Spot Shooter Archery,
Tom's Custom Turkey Calls,
Family Traditions Tree Stands,
Badass Slingshots,
and Mossy Oak.
Thanks for listening, and join us again here next week. Until then, remember, as we always like to say, if you're out on the water or in the woods, shoot straight and be safe until next week on the Up North Journal.